Steeler Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia.
Here we go, Steelers! Here we go!
Thank goodness. Thank goodness this has happened. It's one of the QBs out there that will not be linked anymore to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, yes, it is very frustrating that we do not have a quarterback, and I hope the Steelers make a choice very soon before the free agent period starts. Like, I want to know who our quarterback is. Many Steelers fans want to know, is it Fields? Is it Wilson? Are they going to go to the draft? Are they going to pick someone else up? Is it going to be a trade? I don't know. We want to know who our quarterback is. However, there was a news now going around town. This happened a few hours ago today. Breaking news was the Rams are finalizing a deal with Matthew Stafford for their quarterback to remain in LA and with the Rams. Now, I'll be very honest. It would have been a stupid move to, I guess, trade him or cut Stafford or, send him to another team or whatever it may be. Would have been dumb because then the Rams would have to go and find another quarterback. You stick with Stafford. If I'm a Rams fan or a Rams team or the owner, stick with Stafford for the next few years. He's into his 37, 38, 39, 40. You stay with him 3 or 4 years. You draft someone else and get someone to take his place after he's done. But the Steelers were linked towards Stafford a few weeks ago, and I just didn't see it happening. Like, there was trade rumors about acquiring him, paying his $50 million contract. And to be honest, I didn't see it happening. Now, last year, I thought, okay, Kenny Pickett was the guy, then Russell Wilson came in, then Justin Fields, and now we have no quarterbacks. And yes, it is very frustrating. But I'm at the point, like, the Steelers have been linked to every quarterback. I even saw today they were linked to Sam Darnold. He could be a possibility starting week 1. The Aaron Rodgers thing to me is highly comical and just overall stupid that they're going to go out and get Aaron Rodgers in his older age. If you're going to go with a veteran quarterback, you'd reach out back to Russell Wilson, not Aaron Rodgers. So, guys, this is where we're at right now. I'm actually right now at the moment. I'm downstairs. I'm watching a bit of the combine. I'm trying to get a feel for some of the players. I saw the cornerbacks and safeties it was today, and I'm watching right now the tight ends downstairs running their drills, pushing the sleds, catching football. So it's kind of fun. It's fun to learn about these players and see these fellas have a chance to go to the NFL, right? And see who they are, the 40 times and all that kind of stuff, catching the footballs and whatnot. But this is now one name that we can cross off the list, that Matthew Stafford will not be a Pittsburgh Steeler. And I'm okay with that. I just want the team, the Steelers, and this guy here too, same guy, that guy, this guy, it's all the same. He was linked to the Steelers for a trade to be in the black and the gold, and that's Chris Boswell's number. It wasn't going to happen, I just want the Steelers right now, and I know they're working through it. I've got faith in Omar Khan. I've got faith in Mike Tomlin, and I know it sounds crazy. I've got faith in the Rooneys to turn this around, and we can go and win Super Bowls, and we can go and win playoff games. But I want to know who the quarterback is overall. I really do. Like everyone out there, it feels like we have nothing back there because we don't. It doesn't feel like we have any direction in that part of the field. But slowly, hopefully a deal gets either done with Fields would be my number one, or maybe bring back Russell Wilson and get some weapons around him. He had a really good start, had a bad ending though. If they sign Russell Wilson, I'm not going to freak out. If they sign him back and then run it back with him for the next 2 years, I'm happy with that. If they go and sign Justin Fields for 2 years, I'm happy with that because he's 26 years of age. He's a younger bloke, and you grow into that role and see maybe he could be your franchise guy, right? I even saw that. I'm not saying they will do this, but I even saw that Desmond Ridder is projected to be cut by the Raiders. So is there a quarterback move there where they get rid of him? I think he was like second depth chart on the Raiders or whatever it was. I'm not saying Steelers could pick him up, but do the Raiders go and maybe try and acquire Fields, or do the Raiders go and link up with Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll? There's still some storylines to unravel and come out of this for us Steelers and who's going to be the quarterback. But now at least we know there is one quarterback that will not be linked no longer, because the Rams are signing a deal with Matthew Stafford. And to be honest, I know the agents talk about it, the fans, the sources, the news report. It gets so overwhelming, to be honest. It really does. After a while, it's pretty much fucking like the Steelers are linked to every quarterback. The Steelers are linked to every single receiver. The Steelers are linked to every single running back. It's just becoming like this news isn't that exciting anymore when it's linked to everyone. I even saw the other day that Brandon Ayuk is now up for trade again. By the way, I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing the Brandon Ayuk trade game ever again. I don't care. If the Steelers go and get him, fine. But I'm not playing the game back and forth, yes and no, will she, won't she, will he come here, whatever it may be. Not playing the Brandon Ayuk game. And it feels like the Steelers have played that game the same way with the quarterback position. For me, it's Justin Fields, number one. It's Russell Wilson. He'd be a second option. It'd be sign back Kyle Allen or someone like that. Go into the draft and draft a QB. So that's what I would say I would think I would want to happen. However, if it doesn't go that way and Russell Wilson is our quarterback, it's fine. He had a pretty good year. I think he had like 26 TDs and 9 interceptions. Had a bad last 5 games. But if it goes that direction and he's our quarterback for the next few years, then he's our quarterback. Then we believe in number 3 or we believe in number 2. We're going to see what happens. But we now know it's not Matthew Stafford. It will be a Ram, and he won't be a Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback in 2025. It's been a wild offseason so far because there's so much speculation. I just feel like we need to have some answers around the quarterback position, and we will shortly. The next few days, I reckon the next few days, we're going to see who signs for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll see you later. Enjoy your weekend.